Hi everyone, this is Raquel. I'm going to be showing you how to recreate a pin-up look today. It's going to be an inspiration only, red lips and some liner on the eyes, so stay tuned. First, apply your pore minimizer. I'm using Vital Lift Miracle Blur by L'Oreal. So just apply it on the areas where you want to minimize any open pores, and then apply your primer. First your eye primer, apply that on the upper lid, and then you apply your face primer. You can use anything. In my case, I'm using both of my primers are Smashbox. So just apply all over. And the next step will be applying your foundation. I let this set for a couple seconds and then start with my foundation. Now I apply my foundation. I am almost done. I'm using Yves Rocher. You can check Yves Rocher online. So I apply all over my face, make sure there's no line, because it's terrible when we see the difference on our foundation with that dark or light line around the neck. Then I'm going to apply a little bit of my concealer under my eye, a little bit on the other side. Triangular shape. You don't want your concealer just to be under the rounded part of the eye. You want it to extend a little bit in the middle, so that way you can put a little bit on the arch of the eyebrow, so that way when you have a picture taken, it doesn't show like a raccoon eye. Then I get a little bit of a cream. Any cream will do, and it's a cream blush. I just go over just to create a light blush on the apples of my cheek. And that's it. I'll be back with the next steps. The next step is to use a light eyeshadow on your eyelid, and then to use a medium or darker shadow to create this fake right here crease. So I'm using, this is a Revlon Color Stay eyeshadow kit, and this is my light color right here, and my medium color is this brown. It has a little bit of a sparkle, but not too much. So I did that, and I make sure I'm blending very well that crease. I say fake crease because this crease is a little bit higher than my natural crease. Then you can retouch it if you feel that you need to do so. Then I'm using a highlighter. My highlighter is by Bare Minerals. It's Cultural Pearl. And I'm applying it on the highest part of my eyebrow, on both sides. As you can see, I had already some here. And then I'm using also by Bare Minerals their black eyeshadow with a flat brush with short hair, and I just extend my lashes all the way out, as you can see here. Let me just show you. And I'm extending them, and I just start building color out and up, out and up. After I do this, I will just go over that line I created with some liquid liner, also in black. If you're using a brown eyeshadow, go over with a brown liquid liner, and voila. So I'll show you how it looks when I apply the liquid liner. I'm working on my eyebrows. I'm not defining them too much, just giving them a little bit of color. And the way I do it, I start lining the bottom and defining the bottom, and then I define the top and I go over the center and I kind of like blend everything. When everything is done and ready, I go over and brush up and out both eyebrows. Again, this is an inspiration. I'm not overdoing the look. As you can see, it's natural. You give a little bit of color to the eyebrow definition, but it's not too dark. Then I can go on top of my blush that I already applied a cream blush, as I showed you before. I can get some of the Bare Minerals bronzer and I can go over that blush I already applied and apply a little bit of the bronzer also on the sides of my forehead to give it more of a glow. You can apply a little bit on the chin, that's optional. And then mascara. With this look you can apply also fake lashes. I have already a tutorial for fake lashes. You can check it out. I'm going to be applying my half lashes and I'll show you how that looks. Again, apply your mascara. You can apply mascara on the bottom lashes too. And I'll be back with my lashes and I'll start working on my lips. Hi, I put my half lashes. Again, the tutorial is online. You can check out the tutorial on how to do that. These are Ardell lashes. And again, half lashes, just the outer corner. And my eyes look very nice and my lashes look very pretty too. So now I'm going to be doing my lips. I'm using a NARS pen, and what I usually do, I mark the center of the lip, top and bottom, so it makes it easy just to connect the lines if you are not an expert with red lips. So I'll start from the outer corner of the upper lip and connect to the middle. Connect that one also to the middle. Working on the bottom lip. And voila! Now just fill your lips in. If you need a lip primer, apply obviously that first. And your lips are ready. You can get a brush to make sure the line is perfectly clear, and you can also line your lips with a tiny bit of concealer, just with another brush on the other line of the lip. Let's do that. And then, if you have an open dress, there's I got this product. This is a French product. It's PHAS, P-H-A-S, as Divine Touch is the name. Just get a little bit. It's a golden color, as you can see, and apply a little bit on the collarbone and chest, neck. Blend it well, and it really has a great little golden tone, adds a great touch to it. And just fix your hair, and that's it. You have a great inspired look. You can accessorize with some red loops or anything you may think goes well with the look. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and if you have any questions, you know where to leave your questions or comments. See you soon.